San Juan, en mi viejo San Juan, en mi viejo San Juan, en mi viejo San Juan. Hey! Thank you very much. Let's continue with the program and with the progress. Bye-bye.
Begin. Welcome to the 16th inaugural ceremony of the Newark Mayor Council form of government, begun in 1954. This great city of Newark will soon be celebrating its 350th anniversary of settlement, and it will happen during this mayor and council's administration. And I'm warning you all now that the mayor and council will be asking each one of you Newarkers to help us with our great 350th anniversary. So be ready to volunteer. On behalf of the mayor and council, my name is Robert Morosco, the city clerk of Newark, and we welcome you to this great event. Before bringing the mayor and council on stage, I'd like to take a moment to present the individuals seated behind me, and hopefully won't make too many mistakes. To my right, Governor Richard Cody. Please hold your applause. Please hold your applause. We have a lot of introductions. If you don't mind holding your applause till the end. Governor Richard Cody. United States Senator Cory Booker. United States Representative Donald Payne. State Democratic Chairman John Kerry. State Senator Ronald Rice. The great mayor, the great former mayor of the second greatest city in the world after Newark, the Honorable David Dinkins, former mayor of New York City. The one and only indisputable former mayor of the city of Newark, Sharp James. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the profound honor of introducing to you the man who started it all, Mayor Kenneth Allen Gibson. Mayor Stephen Fulop of Jersey City has just joined us. And let's give him a warm greeting, please. To my left, the mother of the Honorable RAS Baraka, Amina Baraka. Yes, we actually have with us the grandmother of the mayor, Ruth Richardson. The former council member of the West Ward, Reverend Mamie Bridgeforth. And I also have the great honor of introducing Mayor Baraka's three daughters, Amandla, Raisa, and Asada. In the next row are the clergy we have with us today. The first, I'm honored to introduce these ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Perry Simmons, Abyssinian Baptist Church. Imam Akil Mateen, United Muslim Incorporated. From Bethel Church, Dr. Gloria Harris. And from Our Lady of Good Counsel Church in Newark, the Reverend Jorge Acosta. At this time, I'd like to introduce today's Master of Ceremonies to you, Newark Deputy City Clerk, and the greatest in the state of New Jersey, Mr. Kenneth Lewis.
Thank you, Robert. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to both those of you who have braved the elements to come out here in Theater Square with us, and to our television audience watching on Cablevision at this time. Welcome. Before I bring on the mayor and council, I'd like to introduce the groups that perform for you before the. Members of the Newark Municipal Council and Mayor RAS Baraka. Please rise for the grouping of the colors by the combined honor guards of the Newark Fraternal Order of Police, the Newark Fire Department, and the Newark Police Explorers. Please remain standing for the national anthem, which will be sung for you today by Alana Smith, and remain for the singing of the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, by the a cappella group Gifted.
Oh, sing, can you see by the dawn's early light, for so proudly we hail, let the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang aloud, the one bursted
The a cappella group Gifted will now sing Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Lift every voice and sing
till earth and heaven ring.
Ring with the
harmonies of liberty.
Let our rejoicing
Rise high as the listening skies.
Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Sing a song full of the faith that love.
the faith that the dark past has taught us.
Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us.
Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on.
Keep on marching on. Just keep on moving. So keep on marching. Since you gotta march, you can never stop marching. Keep on.
Gotta keep on marching. Even when it don't look right. Gotta keep on pushing on. Even when things look tight. Let us march on.
Let us march on, yeah.
Let us march on.
Victory, victory is won.
Let us march on.
Here we are, the mayor.
Let us march on.
And we march and we raise Baraka, yeah.
March on. Keep on pushing.
Let us march on.
Keep on bleeding.
Let us march on.
Yeah.
Let us march on. Let us march on till victory is won.
Yes, our French brothers, our Haitian brothers and sisters, our West African brothers and sisters will join with us when we say thank you, and they'll say merci beaucoup. Our Spanish and Latino brothers and sisters will join with us and say muchas gracias. Even those who are speechless will sign when we say thank you, and they will say. And so, Father, we come today just to thank you. Thank you for this man. Thank you for his parents. Thank you for those who brought him into existence. Because when he was nothing but an embryo in the womb of creation, you destined him for this day. You destined him for this city. You destined him for this position. And so, Lord, we look to you and we trust you. Because in all of our ways, we're going to acknowledge you because you are God. Accept this our prayer and enter into our presence in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Simmons.
Robert P. Marosco, City Clerk of the City of Newark, County of Essex, New Jersey, do hereby certify that at a municipal election for mayor and 9 council members was held in the City of Newark on May 13, 2014. As a result of that election, voters of the City of Newark elected the Honorable RAS Baraka Mayor, the Honorable Augusto Amador Council Member from the East Ward, the Honorable John Sharp James, Council Member from the South Ward, the Honorable Animos Ramos Jr., Councilman from the North Ward, and the Honorable Mildred C. Crump, Carlos M. Gonzalez, Eddie Osborne, and Luis A. Quintana, Council Members at Large. I do hereby further certify that at a runoff election to fill the offices of Council Member from the West and Central Wards was held on June 10, 2014 in the City of Newark. At that election, voters of the City of Newark elected the Honorable Gail Cheneyfield Jenkins, Council Member from the Central Ward, and the Honorable Joseph A. McCallum Jr., Council Member from the West Ward. I therefore, in accordance with state statutes, declare the Honorable RAS Baraka elected Mayor of the City of Newark. I do further declare the Honorable Augustus Amador, Mildred Street Crump, Carlos M. Gonzalez, John Sharp James, Gail Cheneyfield Jenkins, Joseph A. McCallum Jr., Eddie Osborne, Luis A. Quintana, and Aníbal Ramos Jr. elected as council members of the Newark Municipal Council. Thank you, Mr. Stephen Fang.
Now, let me just first say to the mayor from my heart, thank you for this incredible honor to swear you in as the mayor of Newark. Thank you ever so much, Mayor. Mayor, if you would come forward along with your family. Here's the Bible. You got the Bible? Right here. Turn around to the... Eagles, don't worry about smiling. We're all smiling today. All right. I, RAS Baraka, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of mayor of the City of Newark according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations, Mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the new mayor of the City of Newark, the Honorable RAS Baraka.
we are the mayor. Before I begin, I'd like to say to all of those who are recognizing the Islamic holy month, Ramadan Mubarak. We also had a competition for youth mayor, so I know I'm stealing a little bit of the program, but that's my prerogative today. We sent out applications at a very short notice, and 26 young people in this city responded. And we narrowed the 26 responses from essays to videos to applications to interviews to speeches down to 8. And from the 8, we narrowed it down to 2. And from the 2, we narrowed it down to 1. First, I just want us to give all of these young people that made it to the end a round of applause. They worked very hard. They live and attend school in the city of Newark. They endured our interviews for a very long time. And all of them did an incredible, incredible job, and it was very difficult to choose. And we argued over the night to decide who was going to get this. And everybody that's here will be a part of what we're calling our youth council. So all of them will be working on behalf of young people and all of us in the city. But only one can be the mayor. And so we, our committee, decided to make sure that the mayor, the youth mayor of 2014 would be Miss Young Lucy Lopez. In her words, she said, "I know it will take time, but I know that starting small can soon gradually lead to many great things. Let me help and improve the future leaders of Newark, the young people." She is a sophomore at Essex County College and has a 3.0 GPA. We want to say thank you to all of these young people, and more importantly, thank you to the parents that allowed these young people to participate in this competition. And next year, we'll get many, many more young people. God bless all of you. Thank God for your interest in this, and we look forward to working with you, Lucy Lopez. I know you're hot, you don't have to stand here the whole time. To the distinguished guests we have here today, to the Honorable Senator, my governor, Richard Cody. To the Honorable United States Senator Cory Booker. To Congressman Payne, who's here. To former Mayor Sharp James. Former Mayor Ken Gibson. To my friend, Mayor of Jersey City, Stephen Fulop. And I am honored to have former Mayor David Dinkins of New York City on stage with us today. And my confidant, Senator Ron Rice Sr. To my family that are here today, to esteemed council, congratulations to all of you. And and more importantly to all of you here, the new mayors of the city of Newark. I'd like to first give a few thank yous. Thank you to the 263 members of the transition team that volunteered their time to make sure that Newark moves forward in the future. I'd like to thank especially our mayor, Kenneth Allen Gibson, and Al Copley that served honorably with us to make sure we got it to this point and move forward in the first 100 days. I'd like to thank Prudential, Verizon, Panasonic, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield, PSE&G, and Audible.com for giving Newark loaned executives that will help us around finance, that will help us around operations, that will help us around fleet management, that will help us around budget, that have become a partner to the city of Newark. We say thank you. We say thank you. We say thank you. And for recognizing that we're all in this together. To the incredible people of the city of Newark, the great and international city of Newark, this is most certainly a day that the Lord has made. We have come a very, very long way down a very contentious and tumultuous road, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Today, I am humbled by the idea that 39 other people occupied this space that I am in today, and even more so, almost 5 decades ago, Kenneth Allen Gibson, along with the Community's Choice team, stood outside of City Hall, facing some of the same challenges I face today, but inspiring hope in thousands across the city and millions more around the world. But by the grace of God, I have been chosen to lead the city of my birth. And I am appreciative that so many of you went to the polls and granted us victory despite impossible odds. That you believed when everything else said the contrary. That you gave this boy from Newark, from Clinton Avenue, a chance to fulfill not just his dreams, but the dreams of so many others. And I know you didn't do that just for me. We are here because we believe in Newark. Because we believed in hope and not fear. Because we believed in unity over division. Because we believed Newark belonged to all of us, not just a few of us. Because we were not content with the city the way it is. That we believed in the philosophy of we are all in this together, not just every man for himself. We believe that no matter how difficult things get or how dark the skies may grow, that we have the power to change our future, that something better awaits us. And just as we are sure that the sun will shine in the morning, we believed our city could change, it would change, and this day begins that change. We knew that people did not have to live in misery and despair, that on today, this day in July, we hold our destiny in our own hands. We believed that this time would be different, but I am also mindful of the gravity of the difficulties that we face ahead. We have a budget crisis that gets larger as the cost of living increases and our revenues remain flat. Our children have chosen violence as language, have turned their back on their own imaginations, and have committed themselves to death instead of life. We have a bitter struggle over our schools and a battle over who should lead them, where some have chosen dogma over families, expediency over democracy, and even real estate over education. We have an unemployment rate that is twice that of the state and national average, and so many of our children, with no fault of their own, are born into deep systemic poverty. Our city, for some, is moving in 2 different directions. For some, its future seems promising with development and growth, and for others, it is wrought with uncertainty and pain. As people are being forced to leave, as taxes increase and services diminish, and some are afraid to even patronize their corner stores, or worse, are still mourning the deaths of their loved ones from senseless violence. But Newarkers, I say to all of us assembled here today, that years from now, when we look back on this day, let us say that this was the day that we all decided to fight back. Let us say that this was the day that we did it together, that we sacrificed our right now for a better tomorrow, that we all took the oath of office together to agree to move our city together as a collective force. We have to understand that it doesn't matter if you take the bus to work or if you are shuttled there by your company, your stake is still the same. That you are no more entitled if you are an elected official than a single mother that is struggling to raise her children on minimum wage. We have to be clear that our children's education matters at Newark Collegiate High just as much as it matters at Malcolm X Shabazz High. We have to become disciplined enough to know that the economic growth of our city, jobs for Newarkers and salaries that pay living wages are not just beneficial to graduating seniors or struggling families, but also for those that sit on boards of major companies. Prosperity smiles at all of us. We have to be sophisticated enough to know that we have to prepare a future, not just for those that are coming home from college, but also those that are coming home from war and incarceration. The same way we are willing to get together to fight crime, or the fact that we all agree to despise crime, violence, and senseless murder, we have to equally detest poverty and unemployment. How can we pledge to work against the fruit of the tree, but not the tree itself that keeps producing the same fruits? All of us, every single one of us, from the owners of multinational corporations to the small mom and pop stores, from single mothers to married couples, we all collectively hate the 111 murders that this city saw last year, but we all have to hate poverty the same way, hopelessness and cynicism the same way, unemployment and illiteracy the same way, disease and poor health the same way. Then and only then we begin to see incredible and miraculous change. We argue in the halls of the legislature about the $20,000 or less that we spend on each child's education in this city, but we barely have the courage to muster a word about the $40,000 or more we spend on these same children's incarceration. When we know that the research tells us that almost 96% of them are coming home one day, we are willing to invest in their failure, but not their success. We know that the overwhelming majority of them will see these streets again, but we do not have a place for them when they return. And worse, we haven't found the courage to keep them out of there altogether. We must work to empower people, not use our power against them. We must use our leadership not to hide things from people, but to involve them in every step. We must choose not to use our seats as opportunities to enrich ourselves, but as opportunities to make our city rich. We must choose not to invest in buildings, but in people. It's not just the right thing to do, it's the economically sound thing to do. Investing in people and their growth, in strong families and strong neighborhoods, investing in new ideas and technology and job growth helps the economy. It creates a smarter workforce, new jobs and new wealth. When you do not invest just in big projects but in small business, you ensure more local hires, more stability, and you inspire hope. When you build up the people, they in turn will build up the city. But when you isolate people and cover their mouths, you get natural and inevitable resistance. The problem is, you have to believe in the people of our city. No matter what language they speak, what block they live on, no matter when they became citizens or if they're even citizens at all, no matter the food they like, the music they listen to, who they choose to love, you have to love them and believe in Newark so passionately and intently that you know that Newark's failure is tied to your own failure. That when people speak ill of this city, they are speaking ill of you. that we are not from North Newark, we are from Newark. We are not from the South Ward, we are from Newark. We are not from the East Ward, we are from Newark. We are not from the West Ward, we are from Newark. We are not from the Central Ward, we all are from Newark. We need a mayor that knows that. We need a mayor that inspires us to do that. A mayor that believes that there is not a problem we can't solve. A mayor that makes us believe again. A mayor believes that there is no school we can't fix, that we have to build them, not close them. A mayor that understands that we have to attack poverty, not poor people. A mayor that knows Newark wants better, that we don't need negative campaign ads, that we can't bludgeon each other to death during the election because we need each other after the election. We need a mayor that knows when we say children are our future, that we're talking about our own children on Clinton Ave, on Mount Prospect, on Ferry Street, on Irvin Turner, on Spruce Street, on Avon Avenue. That we have to invest in our children, not bury them. We need a mayor that knows we need re-entry, but we also need pre-entry. A mayor knows that we need investment in early childhood and literacy and expanded out-of-school programs, that understands the importance of art and culture, that put Newarkers first without shame or trepidation. A mayor that says we have to work, we have to feed our families, we have to have leadership, and if you are good enough to lead us, then we are good enough for you to live amongst us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We need a mayor that vows to fight crime as public health, that will have the courage to invest in new strategies and new ideas. We need a mayor that will call for everyone to pay their fair share, that will find new revenue and new growth. A mayor that will take us past Brick City and help us embrace our future. We need a mayor that will harness the power of small business, our universities, the promise of our seaport and our airport to benefit the hundreds and thousands of us. A mayor that puts his city first. A mayor that never forgets how he got here. Yeah, we need a mayor that's radical. Yes. We need a mayor that marches. And we need a mayor that builds. We need a mayor that speaks and a mayor that inspires. A mayor that creates and a mayor that negotiates. But we also need a mayor that protects us, that protests when he needs to, and speak up when he has to.
Yes, sir.
We need a mayor who unapologetically loves this city and the people in it. And most importantly, we need a mayor that believes in you and knows no fear. And I am thankful to God that today you have chosen me to be this mayor. Like Jose Marti said, just ideas reach their objective despite all obstacles and barriers. Woo! This day was made for us. There were many who thought this day would never come. They thought this day would never arrive. There was an army of cynics that thought we could never see ourselves differently, that we didn't have what it takes to stand on this stage today, who sowed the seeds of doubt and encouraged disbelief. But by God's grace, I'll be able to look back on this day and say that they were wrong. I'll be able to say that my father, Amiri Baraka, who gave his life to this city, lying on his deathbed in Beth Israel Hospital with campaign literature in his hand, I get to say that he was right. He was right. I'll be able to say that he didn't pass away in vain, that he couldn't have possibly dreamed this day would arrive as he sat chained in a wheelchair in the hospital in the middle of the Newark Rebellion. Or my mother, Amina Baraka, a young girl on Howard Street, a student at Arts High School, a singer, a dancer, and an artist that sacrificed their own dreams so that the people could dream freely. Pregnant with my oldest brother in the dangerous times of 1967. Today, I'll be able to say she was right. I'll be able to say that the dreams of young Ramon Rivera and Ramon Meneses came true. That the ideas of the Black and Puerto Rican Convention didn't die with history. I'll be able to say that the countless youth that came here from all over the country to find hope in 1970 can come back to Newark again. And those that endured over the years that are still with us to witness this day, I say that your children and your children's children can begin where you left off. That young Sharp James, who won the South Ward in 1970 on the Community's Choice ticket, his son, John James, sit with us today. That then young Donald Payne Sr., soon Congressman, who has left us, his son, Congressman Payne Jr., sits here with us today. I'll be able to say, in the words of Adam Clayton Powell, we ran our race with patience. We kept the faith, and we finished the course. I'll get to say that today, the people of Newark are victorious. I get to say today that the people of Newark are victorious. I'll get to say, El Pueblo Unido, jamás será vencido. El Pueblo Unido, jamás será vencido. El Pueblo Unido, jamás será vencido. God bless you, God bless Newark, and God bless all of us.